Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. So, today I'm going to be talking about Royce Reed. She created a YouTube, I think it's a YouTube channel, where she has a part one, two, and three exposing Dwight Howard. And I am not really heavy on the exposing because when I listen to some of the videos, it sounds like things that we already knew, we already heard about, we already speculated from. There was a lawsuit that recently came out against Dwight Howard for some allegations where a young man went to his house and he states that he was assaulted there. He was ambushed. He did, in fact, go over there to have an encounter with Dwight Howard, but I guess there was another individual there that uh, they did not expect. I kind of have mixed feelings about Royce Reed exposing because some of what she's stating has things to do with her son, who's now 17. He's almost an adult, but 17, he's still in high school. He's still essentially a kid. And I think that is the only part that I have concerns about. However, there's another side of it where a few years ago, the son was accused of touching another young boy inappropriately, and there was a case, and Royce was brought into court, and I guess I don't know if the charges were dropped, but she was accused of not being a good parent. But according to Royce, uh, okay, what I was trying to say is I think I don't know if she had this conversation with her son before she revealed these details or talked about this in so much in depth. But I do see the other side of this where the little boy, her son, probably wants the entire story to be put out there because maybe he is having a hard time in school because she did say that he was being called names. So maybe that's the reason why she's exposing everything. If it was me, I would not be doing this big exposure out of, respect and value and just try to protect my child. So I would not do it. However, I could see why she's doing it, probably because the whole story has not been told. Now, another thing is she starts all the way back from when she started dating him. I did not watch everything because it was just so tedious. She does sound a little bit bitter to me because she goes all the way back to when he tried to talk to her, when they were dating, and I just kind of feel like those things are irrelevant. Talk about why you're exposing all of this over 20 years later. It's 20 years later. And I don't think that she has been blocked that much because she was on Basketball Wives. So how was she able to be on Basketball Wives if Dwight Howard was actually blocking her? So that part didn't really make any sense to me. Her claiming that he blocked her or was trying to silence her. I don't know. I'm more so kind of leaning towards she really is bitter. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. That she is bitter because what's the relevance at this point? I do see that she wants to probably put her side of the story out because she has been called a bad mother, but it's like, I don't know, the timing is just weird. He's engaged and now she's bringing this up. It's just the timing is kind of off to me. So I don't know. I'm more so leaning on Dwight Howard's side with this because the timing is off. Um, she said that she was offered money. She said Dwight Howard wanted her to have an abortion. That's another thing that I wouldn't discuss because her son is here. She talks extensively about just not wanting the baby and then him not wanting the baby. I feel like I would have just took that to the grave because her child is here. Her child is 17. Like, wouldn't that make the child feel bad? I don't know. That part of it was too much detail. So I don't know. All of these details make it seem like she is bitter. I don't know why she added all of those details. Maybe she had a conversation with her son already as to why she's talking about it. Um, but yeah. So that's all I had for today. I just wanted to talk about Royce exposing Dwight Howard. And do you agree with Dwight? Are you on his side? Are you on her side? She states that his coach, Dwight, and his cousin approached her and wanted her to take money to go away and to say that the child was not his. I don't think anybody was like thinking about whether or not Dwight was having a baby. If she would have just went away and raised her son and protected him from all of what's occurring now, I think that would have been healthier than going through what she has been going through over the past few years that she states, where her son was essayed, I don't, by a nanny or something like that, and then he went on to develop these habits which resulted in her having a case against her as a parent. So I do think that she probably should have went away. um, I know that's probably not the not what everyone is going to, say, but I think in the interest of the child, or for the child, I think that she should have lived a more quiet life than to jump on the internet every minute to prove something to the internet. I mean, who exactly are you trying to blast? What exactly are you trying to blast and prove? Because it seems like now that he's engaged, now is, when she's wanting to say something. And I don't know, it just gives bitter. It does give bitter. Sorry, I'm painting my nails too. So it does give bitter. So that's all that I had. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in.